So good at turning the page and wins and losses, but 6 runs, huge deficit to overcome. Does this one stick out a little bit more?
No. We treat the game as like an away game, you know? Treat the game as a 0-0 ball game after we come in. Go to work. You know?
Trainer gets that home run. How did that kind of ignite you guys down there?
I mean, it's Toddy. You know he's going to do something cool every time he gets up to the plate. I think he's one of the guys in the game where it doesn't matter where he goes, whatever stadium he's in, there's people there to watch him and cheer for him. So, yeah, you know he's going to do something electric.
What do you make of the job Stephen did tonight after the first inning and the way he bounced back?
Beyond proud of him. I mean, 6 runs in the first is tough. You immediately put your head down and just kind of eat it, wear it, and be like, oh, I didn't do good. But he went out there, put his balls on the line, and he dominated the rest of the game. So I appreciate him doing what he could and getting us to that position so we could just score runs.
Do you think kind of the way this group views the fact that when you're down 6 runs, it's still a winnable game? Do you think that's unique in this group of guys in baseball?
I don't know. You've seen some crazy storylines. Sometimes teams come back from 10. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes teams score 1 run the first inning and they'll win the game. But that's not how we roll. We want to be locked in. Don't give away ABs. Same stuff we do all year.
Fernando mentioned that you and he have both been grinding through something recently. So how did that end?
It felt good. But I've been relaxed. Realized it's baseball, so everything happens for a reason. You just got to be patient. I'm waiting on Kev to write an article about me, but he's been pretty nice. So that's why I was in a little bit of a slump. Oh yeah. To be honest though, I was like looking at it, seeing it coming. I was like, if I keep running, it's probably gonna hit me. So I stop. I think it just messed him up a little bit. Ronnie's a good dude. Tough out there today. Some bad hops, some bad luck, but we won the game because of it in some ways.
Besides the mentality, like the way that you guys go about playing these types of things, like allowing them to this, what is it about the way you guys play?
Yeah, you saw a lot of power of friendship that game. It wasn't just 1 or 2 big hits that got us back in it. It was consistently singles, errors, taking advantage of mistakes. Exposable moments, as we like to say. It just kind of played in our favor. We didn't give anything away, and they gave stuff away. So, kind of take advantage, play baseball.
Considering the losing streak you guys did have, dating the last homestand, how rewarding have these type of comeback wins been for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it shows we're never out of the fight. But you can look back to last year too. We had those crazy stretches of like losing a lot, winning a lot, losing a lot, winning a lot. So we know we're going to lose sometimes. We're not afraid of it. And we lost some close games in that stretch. So it wasn't like we were getting destroyed every game. We were in the games. But feels good to come home, get 2, and get another one tomorrow, and then another 3 after that.
I think it was a weird batted ball luck and a lot of things going on. But how did you feel you pitched in the first inning, and how did you feel you managed to rebound from it?
It wasn't the best. Definitely made some adjustments afterwards, and I'm blessed to be a part of a great team. After the first, just try to do my part to get as deep into the game as I possibly could. But our team is awesome. They're the best, and the way they show their fight, and to have the offense that we did tonight, and the great defense. I mean, they played phenomenally behind me and allowed me to stay in the game a lot longer.
How gratifying was it then to, after what the first inning was, to come off the mound to that ovation with a lead?
It definitely feels a lot better than the loss. It's still it's great to get the win, but I'm undeserving of that. And if we didn't have the support, the team support that we had tonight, it'd be on the other end of the spectrum. And this is a terrible start. But I'm very grateful, very blessed that our team fought the way they did, and it was awesome to see.
What were the adjustments that you made?
Just kind of getting to my strengths. I mean, I didn't feel like I had all of my stuff tonight. I feel like I was kind of grinding and just trying to battle the best I could, and whatever we had on the report was like, let's throw that out the window for now and go with what you're feeling the best. And that's what me and Diaz were trying to do in between innings, and just trying to stay to the strengths and see what was working in the moment, and just take it one batter at a time.
You kind of yelled into your glove as you walked off the mound in the first inning. Can you kind of just put that into words, all the balls that found holes?
A lot of frustration there. In my mind, I knew the report. I knew, what pitches could get ground balls and stuff, and I feel like I was throwing those pitches and I got the ground balls, and for them to consistently find holes, it's just not good enough pitches. We had to adjust the plan, like I said, and just get back into some better strengths.
You got a double play ball in like the third or fourth innings. Like, why couldn't you get that in the first inning?
It would have helped a lot, but I can't take any of that back. And like I said, I'm just blessed and grateful that our team fought the way they did, and it was great to be a part of that.
It may have seemed small for a moment. What did you think when Fernando responded right away at the bottom of the inning?
Oh, it was awesome. I think it set the tone right away for our offense for the night, and to see the fight right away from the guys, and just they didn't back down from the fight, so they were awesome.